Hello friends, today I'll tell you about Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 as well as the Enforcement Directorate as well as what is money laundering and how to book a money laundering case against somebody who has done money laundering. So what is money laundering? It's very simple, my dear friends. If somebody is converting illegal and ill-gotten money, that is by means of some kind of criminal offenses, he has amassed crores of rupees of wealth and he has converted all that black money into white money by investment in some kind of companies or hotels or restaurants or even some kind of colleges or universities or even you can say any kind of companies they have opened and transacting business, or he has bought some kind of immovable or movable properties. In such case, these kind of people are liable for punishment under the rule of law. So what is this money laundering and how to invoke this case? See, primarily there is a list of scheduled offences declared by the Enforcement Directorate Department. Scheduled offences are something, for example, which are like robberies, thefts, or dacoities, or even murders, or even extortions, kidnapping, and cheating. So, by way of committing these kind of heinous crimes, series of these kind of crimes, there are people who are gangsters who have earned lot of and crores of rupees of money, and what they have done is later on they have invested into various ventures, and later on slowly they have moved into politics, legalized their ill-gotten black money, and they have converted into white money, and now they are passing on as white collar people, respectable gentlemen in the society, and now they are even went on to become MLAs, MPs, and even holding constitutional posts. So union cabinet ministers, of chief ministers, such kind of people are there in the society. So if you find somebody like these kind of people, what you can do, you can always gather some kind of basic primary evidence, which is in order to prove a prima facie case. If you want to prove a prima facie case that there is case made out, little bit of documentary evidence is required, or some kind of banking transactions that you have transferred money to foreign locations, or he has bought lot of properties, or he has bought lot of luxury cars, whatnot. So all these kind of things will be prima facie evidence, and once you get this evidence, you can approach the police officials in the state and you can request them to file an FIR. And second thing, or else you can approach the CBI also and request them to file an FIR. Once they book an FIR, this is called predicate offense. This is very, very important if you want to book a ED case. So first of all, there should be a primarily an FIR booked against him with the state police or the CBI. And once this case is booked, then the next step what you have to do is then you have to approach the Enforcement Directorate officials with your prima facie evidence and request them to file an ECIR. And once an ECIR is booked, this person will be arrested and getting bail. The chances are very bleak, very less. It will take years together to come out of the jail. And once he and all the crime proceeds whatsoever he has accumulated and amassed will be seized straight away. All these crime proceeds will be seized and he will be completely on roads, and he will be sentenced definitely, because he will be sentenced to imprisonment in future, because the success rate of the Enforcement Directorate is 95%. That is very, very appreciable thing. Okay, even the police might fail, but CBI or Enforcement Directorate will hardly fail. The conviction rate is 95%. So definitely such kind of people will get convicted. And what if your police nor the Enforcement Directorate nor CBI are not registering your crime on the complaint what you have given to them? Definitely you can file a writ of mandamus under Article 226 in the respective high courts and take a direction to the police or even the CBI or even the Enforcement Directorate to book an ECIR. ECIR is just like an FIR. So Honorable High Court will honor your, appreciate your petition, and they will issue directions provided if there is prima facie evidence. And if there is another alternative. Directly you can approach the Honorable Supreme Court under Article 32 and you can file a writ petition and take the same remedies as well. So both these remedies are available. And if not, the second remedy what I am giving you is, apart from the writ petition, you can also file a contempt petition directly in the Honorable Supreme Court under Article 129 or else under Article 215 in the Honorable High Court. Why? Because as per the judgment of the Lalita Kumari versus State of UP, the Honorable Supreme Court has held that if at all cognizable offense is made out in the complaint that you have given to the police or CBI or ED, then they are bound to register the complaint. If they don't register the complaint, they are liable for punishment under Contempt of Courts Act. That is, these delinquent officials, that means criminal bent of mind officials, will face contempt action by the High Courts or Supreme Courts, where they can be punished up to 6 months in jail as well as 2,000 rupees in fine. Normally, if you file a contempt petition, definitely they'll come running to the High Court or Honorable Supreme Court by tendering an unconditional apology, and they will do the compliance. That is, by registering an FIR or ECIR, they will come and they'll file an affidavit stating that we have already registered the crime and kindly excuse us and forgive us. So this is what they will do. Then normally the courts, they will close your petition, contempt petition, by giving them an opportunity and closing the petitions, but your work will be done. That is called compliance. That's the second option what you have. The third legal option what you have is, you can approach the concerned Chief Judicial Magistrates Court by way of a private complaint under 200 CRPC, and you can file a petition with the CJM court and you can take a direction to the police to register the crime. Another option, you can directly move the Enforcement Directorate designated court, that is the MSJ court, Metropolitan Sessions Judge Court that is called. There you can file a private complaint under section 200 CRPC, and then you can take a direction from there also to register an ECIR by the Enforcement Directorate. My dear friends, the rule of law is the guilty has to be punished, and whomsoever the offenders and criminals or gangsters or dons are there who are amassing crores of rupees of ill-gotten public money by way of extortion or all committing heinous crimes and all, they should be definitely brought to book. Never get scared by anyone. You just file. Whomsoever, they can be extremely powerful, but as long as you have the evidence against them, you bring them to justice, bring them to book. So that is very important, that is our social responsibility. So if you have such kind of people in mind, I'll be more than happy and glad and delighted to help you, my dear friends. Thank you.